Now, those are three different examples of three different men, three different looks, three different levels for some women of attractiveness, three different socioeconomic classes. And in all three examples, all of these guys have been ridiculed for having one thing: standards.
Damn shame, ain't it? That's sad. These women are shooting themselves in the foot. I'm telling you, it's real, literally. And all three of those guys were realistic with their standards based on the level that they're at. That's what makes it really bad. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 1,000 subs, baby. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Now, let's go ahead and jump into it. So today, I'm going to be reacting to O'Shea Duke Jackson. The O'Shea Duke Jackson. Yes, him. Because I remember bringing this up several videos ago that I wanted to respond to this because this was so important, especially after I responded to the whole Kendra G situation and how the women was trying to lash out on her, and it made me think of this, and I was just kind of like, man, it's crazy, bro. Women, they don't want men to have standards at all. It's almost as if like they just want us to accept them as they are. Women literally feel entitled to men, but God forbid we feel the same way. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
We've heard it from guys who are very, very poor, who are looking for a woman. Now talk about that here.
No, how do you want the woman to look?
I said look is no problem.
Oh, she can look anyway.
Yeah, but not too big, but other than that, I'm good.
Other than that, you're good. Okay. Does she gotta make a certain amount of money?
No, once she can help pay half of the bill.
As long as she can pay half of the bills?
Yeah.
So you want her to pay half of the bills?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You gotta pay half of the bills.
We've heard it.
Notice Kendra G's reaction. Now, the evolution of Kendra G has been interesting because she does come off a little, she's starting to lean more towards the middle. She is woman, but I think it's safe to say like you can definitely starting to see the shift. But even a guy on his level, he's, lower level, like O'Shea just said, he was like, man, like he's like low-key poor for real. He just didn't want a woman that was too big. She can look however she want to look, just don't be too big. In other words, you can be big, just don't be obese, and just be able to cover your half of the bills. I don't think that's asking for too much considering where he's at. To me, that sounds like a man who knows where his level is. Once again, that's the difference between men and women. Men and women, we know our level. I say this on the channel. I say this on the channel all the time, man. Give me a solid 6 or 7 that at least knows how to cook, you know what I'm saying, and ain't got no kids and like to go to the gym. I'm like, I'll work with her, man, but even that's hard to find nowadays. Let's keep it moving.
Heard it from guys in the middle class who have talked about their standards and what they want in black women or women in general, only to be attacked.
According to what your desires were, which, I mean, there are black women let me say this first. There are black women who don't wear wigs and weave. Let's start there. There's black women that don't have lashes and things of that nature. But I saw a lot of overwhelming comments saying that you would prefer a Caucasian woman.
That's that same stuff I've been getting, since coming on your show. My page and stuff been flooded with crazy stuff, man. R.I.P. to my brother Kevin. They were slamming my brother Kevin. It was just crazy to the point where I actually shut down my Instagram page because it was just overwhelming with the negativity.
And at the upper scale,
before he goes to the upper scale, that's middle class, right? All right. As you know, he mentioned Kevin Samuels. I recall his particular call: fit, feminine, and friendly. I think that's fair. I don't know how much he was making or whatever the case may be, but To me, from what I could tell, he looked like a fit guy, and from what I could tell, he looked like he's tall, which apparently that's what most of y'all women want, right? So I'm thinking to myself, all he wanted was a woman that was fit, feminine, friendly, and just wanted her to be all natural, no weave, no nails and lashes. And out of all that, first thing they went to was say, oh nah, you want a white girl. What? Shame tactics, bro. Sign language, man. Oh my God. These women nowadays, bro, they like, can you imagine if we use these same kind of shame tactics against them, man? Like, they would hit us with all kind of womanese. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. Let's keep it moving.
We've heard it from people like Cam Newton.
Bad bitch is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Now, those are 3 different examples of 3 different men, 3 different looks, 3 different levels for some women of attractiveness, 3 different socioeconomic classes. And in all 3 examples, all of these guys have been ridiculed for having one thing: standards.
Damn shame, ain't it? That's sad. These women are shooting themselves in the foot. I'm telling you, it's real, literally. And all 3 of those guys were realistic with their standards based on the level that they're at. That's what makes it really bad. Because that right there just goes to show you, women, not only do they expect us to date down, they feel entitled for us to date down. Which, I mean, it's just a part of hypergamy. I mean, it's just the world that we living in. You know what I mean? That's just human nature. I get it. But, like, come on now. I mean, at some point, people got to start waking up so that way we can balance things out, and, you know what I mean, this country can at least get back to some resemblance of, you know, nuclear families. It's just something as simple as, I just want you to stay fit because I want you to I still want to be attracted to you. I want you to be healthy, especially after having the kids. Just common damn sense. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. Like, I go to the gym 5 days a week. Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all gotta stop. Women gotta stop it. Like, I'm like, especially, I'm like, dude, like, men are like, dude, there's more overweight women in this country than there are men. So just off of that statistic alone, who are y'all to sit over here and try to nag a man for wanting a woman just to be in shape? Especially if he in shape his damn self. Like, come on. And if he's not in shape, I guarantee you he got other things to compensate for. You know what I mean? That more than likely it probably mean his money longer. Like, real talk. Like, because if it's one thing I've learned through this space is that women will compensate other requirements, you know, if a man meets other requirements, that especially if those other requirements are rare in itself, which I'm thinking about doing a video related to that, because I recently just came across a video Melanie King did that I thought was pretty dope. She was talking to a woman, and as it related to Kevin Samuels, I think it's a woman who might have been on his show at one point. I don't know, but I'll be doing that sometime in the future. But as for this video, let me know what you guys think about it. I'm like, do y'all find it crazy that these women, no matter what level you on, they just don't seem to expect men to have standards? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, all right? If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that like button so I can reach a broader audience, and hit the notification bell so y'all know when I'm uploading. And until the next video, y'all, deuces.